Welcome to yet another edition of the Chronicles in the Studio with me, myself, and I humble self, Dr. Dick. With me here in the studio is the Nacking Don.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dick. Thanks for having me. I'm the Nacking Don, the knacker you heard about. I knack for a living.
Seriously,
I knack for a living.
you knack for a
That's
living?
what I do for a living.
Honestly, do you know the first time I ever came across your content, I was like, who could be this man behind such profession? A wonderful one. But then I am still so much confused.
You don't have to be surprised. You don't have to be
Seriously?
surprised. That's what I do for a living. I knack for a living.
Okay,
I render knacking service. When you heard of knacking
like
service.
professionally.
Professionally.
All right, I think I have some questions I would like to ask. I'm sure I'll be asking the mind of
You're welcome.
our viewers.
You're free.
I would like to ask you, please introduce yourself very well, like your official name that could lead people to your social media handle.
Okay.
Right.
On TikTok, I'm Silas Big D.
Okay.
Facebook, Big D. That's my Facebook page, Big D.
Okay.
But I'm generally known as the Nacking Don. I knack for a living.
The Nacking Don.
Nacking Don.
That knacks for a living.
Knack for a living.
Wow. Wow. I
Knacker.
think
And Nakunda for a living.
it's beginning to make a better sense. Then I hear you say you knack for a living.
That's what
I think that falls as one of my questions as well. So please, can you coagulate, expatiate, and double-shiate?
What is knacking?
Yes.
It's very simple. If you're a woman and you need such service, maybe you're in a distance relationship, maybe your husband or your boyfriend based in abroad.
Okay.
You understand? And you don't want to keep a date. And you don't want to do the date. You just pay for the service. I go my way. Just call me. I render you that service. I go my way.
You know, I tell you people that anytime, any day, I am bringing someone to the studio as part of the Chronicles with Dr. Dick. I'm going to give you a character you will always want to see over and over again. This is one of them. You say people, like women, that their husband, probably they're in abroad, they're in distant relationship, or they don't want to double date.
Yes.
And they don't want to actually cheat, like they want to have this man personally in their life.
Yes, right. Then they need the service.
But they need the service,
They need the
or they
service.
want to feel like their husband is still here.
Yes.
So you're always ready to
You know, when you pay for a service,
evaluate.
you immediately pay for that service. The service automatically becomes your own. The person that rendered the service goes a pathway. You don't have any other thing to do with him again.
Okay.
Whenever you need the service, you call on him again.
So how lucrative is this
My brother,
nacadextrous profession of yours?
sincerely speaking, Nakunda service is very lucrative. Pays very well. I'm just telling you nothing but the truth. There are a lot of women out there that need such service. They need it. You know what I mean?
Like
now?
it's as
Some are in a
lucrative.
relationship that they've missed such service for like 10, 15 years, but they can't
Wait,
speak
I
up.
want to get something straight.
So we render help to such people.
Do you mean to tell me that this Anako, it is what again?
It's Nakunda. Nakunda hustle.
Nakunda. Oh,
That's what I
Jesus.
do.
You want to tell me that this Nakunda hustle is
Yeah.
as lucrative as being a content creator?
See, let me tell you one thing. Like this, our hookup girls, the opposite gender,
Yeah.
we do hookup girls. Sincerely speaking, see those girls, don't joke with them. They have money.
Seriously.
They have money.
And you
They
aspire
have money. I'm not
to.
encouraging anyone to do it, but for those that are doing it already, see, they have money. Don't joke with them. So now I see that.
Hold on, Mr. Big Dude, right?
Yes.
The Nacking Don.
The Nacking
You
Don.
say you don't encourage the hookup girls,
I don't encourage.
but you are so professional about your own
Yes,
nacadextrous.
now that's what I do for a living. This is what I've been providing food on my table. This is what I used to train my family. I knack for a living.
You used to
I
train
read
your
down-
family.
See,
You have a
but
family.
you can't know how much I charge.
Yeah, that's why I asked how lucrative it is.
See, I charge from 45,000. Panacking.
Panacking.
Panacking 45,000.
Does this for 5,000
Panacking 45.
include
Now
romance?
what I mean is that if you invite me for my service, maybe I spend like 2-3 hours with you, I knock you twice. If I knock you twice,
That's 90,000.
Give me 90,000. So if you can pay for 3 service, then I knock you one.
Who determines who determines the duration of this knacking? You or your client?
As it pleases my client.
And you're ever ready to go as lengthy as
none of my customer, none of my client
has ever complained
that I render such service.
You get that right?
I render such service. None of my clients will ever contact them. Just that most of them they are in a customer relationship that they don't like exposing me. If not, I'm giving you their number. Just call.
You're being so proud,
see,
so serious, so definite about this
they are the
profession.
one advertising my service.
Wait.
They are the one advertising because they have a crew of friends that lack this, you understand? That lack this service.
Wait, you mean?
So they've been complaining. So, for instance, now when I met the first person say, do you mean you render such service? I say, yes. She said, let her give it a trial. She give it a trial, she confessed.
And
she went back.
There's actually a referral process.
It's a referral process. Now I'm giving her a bonus. Whenever she needs the service, I render it free because she has already patronized. She has publicity. She provides the publicity for me. She renders the publicity for me.
This guy is really busting.
She renders the publicity for me.
He's busting.
I'm telling you nothing but the truth.
So now, I want to get it more straight again.
Yeah.
You mean you can knack for the rest of 3 hours if your client
doesn't matter hours. What matters in knacking service is how satisfying
it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the duration.
So in the space of
duration does not
30
matter.
minutes, you can actually give this client
yes, provided she's okay.
And if it takes 4 hours for her to be okay,
no
it's trade off. Both of you can actually connect.
It pleases her.
You can connect.
Yes.
That's actually
it's
a conceptual. In the English
quality and
in the English dictionary. If you go to the English dictionary,
yes,
you can actually find a word like conceptual.
Conceptual.
So you mean the both of you will have what is called conceptual connection.
Yes.
Wonderful. This dude is
kidding. Are you surprised? I'm the knacking done.
You are really good.
I render knacking service. As a woman, if you like it.
What do you call the profession again?
Nakunda service. I render Nakunda service. You know what is Nakunda service now? As a woman, when you need help, call on the nigga. Else come, bro. What's up?
I have the next question here.
You are free. Go on.
Okay. You actually said that there's a referral process about this your profession.
Yes.
Meaning it is very lucrative.
Very lucrative.
And meaning that it is very, very satisfying to your client. Like none of them has ever complained. Rather, they actually want to crawl back to you at when due.
At all given time.
Wow.
All given time.
Wow.
Never ready available.
So what's actually, for every human being I have brought to this studio for the Chronicles with Dr. Vic,
yes,
there has always been a legacy.
Yeah.
There has always been a moral contribution to the society.
Yeah.
You're a man of the society. Right. So what is your moral contribution to your young generations, your viewers, and your fans?
In this my skill, I refuse to be known as a lazy Nigerian youth. I refuse to be called a lazy Nigerian youth. So as a lucrative human being, I think of a skill that will provide food for me. And I know I'm good at this. So why not establish it as a business? And I say, okay.
And you actually believe that there are people out there who really need this service?
Yes, now.
That's why it's actually lucrative right now.
But the challenge there is how to convince
and how to
get customer or your client. Because it's very difficult to walk up to a woman and say, I render knacking service.
But you took that challenge.
That's the challenge.
But you conquered it.
Yes, but I took a challenge once. I met this lady. knowing fully that the husband doesn't reside here in Nigeria. So when I met her and I explained what I do for a living to her, unfortunately to her, this is what she was looking for.
Oh.
So I rendered the first service, the second service.
Excuse me.
She's the one now telling other of her friends that we are worry no more in terms of knacking. I have someone that will render it for you. Just give him, just pay him. So I'm the knacking done.
So
I would knock for a living.
So in
the knacking done, the man that knock for a living, for knacking service.
In your own contribution or suggestion, will you someday be proud to say you're going to suggest to any institution
to introduce this?
Yes, as part of a course.
Yes, now.
In the university.
Yes, now. So as a professional knacker, when you graduate from such institution, as a professional knacker, people can actually come for the service.
Because definitely people need
if you
this
not establish
service.
This institution, see, let me tell you one thing, no. Take it or leave it. Most of the broken homes today is lack of this, lack of knacking service.
Does that make sense to you? I think to a very
yes, now
man.
If it can be legalized, some people are very good at this, and the talent is becoming waste, but you don't know where to exploit.
Yeah, it's becoming wastive. Yeah, wastive.
They don't know how to exploit.
Yeah.
But now if they introduce it
to
an
English word
institution, you understand, and establish it and make it a legal institution, people will graduate from that institution and establish a business, knacking business.
Once again, I want to ask, at what age do you suggest or do you say?
Thank you very much for this question. I render knacking service, but not to tender age. I render knacking service for women from 35 years and above. Anything below 30, I don't like stress. I don't.
Do you mean to say that
so that
women
so that no one will arrest me? So no one will arrest me for child abuse or any other sexual
or
I deal with adults, people
or taking you to court to say that you slept with somebody's wife out of curiosity.
When you render service to people of 35 years and people with sound mind,
those who can actually decide what they want.
Collective agreement between you and that person.
So in the man's aspect, at what age should a man get and you can say this man is ripe enough?
So from your youth age, the longer you can stand as a man and render as a man. Because you don't have to wait till your old age. At your old age, you might get weak. You can't render it again.
You need to tell me.
So it is better you utilize your youth age and explore, possess your possession.
You need to tell me that a man of 18, 19 can actually be a graduate of this course.
Yes, ma'am.
If allowed in the institution.
Yes. That's what I do for a living.
It's okay. I won't be telling you or anybody that I'm not enjoying this program today. Of course, I know that being me, Dr. Dick, that I am.
Yeah.
I deal with every matter that has to do with the dick.
Dr. Dick. Dr. Dick.
Yes, it is me.
What do you have for me now?
You see, I have something very, very tangible and good for you and for you.
That will help me to render my service.
Yes, I want to leave you with this word. He who doesn't know where it began to rain on him will never, ever take note of where the rain stopped raining on him.
Dr. D. Thanks for the wisdom. Man of wisdom.
I appreciate
the double doctor.
I appreciate your
time. The spiritual and physical doctor.
You are blessed.
Thank you very much.
You are blessed.
Thanks for your time.
It's working.
All right.